from New York City, it's Wendy Williams. Today, the sexy Morris Chestnut shares how he got his buff bod ready for his starring role in The Best Man Holiday. Plus, it's Flashback Friday. We're looking back at our favorite moments from the show and all the latest juicy hot topics. Now, here's Wendy.
Studio audience, I appreciate you being here. I am doing great. Jennifer Lopez is wishy-washy. About Casper, I'm not sure, but the word is that she has her eye on a new man. And there's a teen starlet who's dating a much older man. Her parents aren't happy about it, we'll talk. And Simon Cowell might be ready to pop the question to that woman. Let's talk about it and more. It's time for Hot Topics. It's an easy breezy Friday. I wanted to be comfortable, but I still wanted to look stylish. So I picked this dress to wear today. It's from Burlington. Yeah. Well, you know, it was only $39.99, and as you know, Burlington is on the one with prices. My bracelet, my earrings, they're from Burlington as well. And Burlington does offer, you know, name brand merchandise for the entire family and home. Up to 66% off department store prices. They sell everything from women's wear to men's wear and children's wear and junior wear. And we love Burlington. They have over 500 stores. To find one near you, go to burlingtoncoatfactory.com. Yeah. Now, I deliver the following story on account of you might believe it. I don't believe it. But they say that Simon Cowell might be leaving his bachelor days behind him. Not only wouldn't I marry her, if I were her, I wouldn't marry him. It's just all too seedy, but according to Us Weekly magazine, Simon is ready to propose to his baby's mother, Lauren Silverman. He reportedly already has the ring, but he's gonna wait until after the baby's born to pop the question. See, I don't believe that for a minute. I don't believe that. First of all, Simon said that he never wants to get married. He didn't even want to have kids. And a change of heart, just because she has a bun in the oven, doesn't mean that he's changed his spots. Here's why I don't think he's going to marry her. Because of the way he got her. I love telling this story. I've told it twice this week so far. But in case you weren't watching, I'll tell it one more time for you. And I'll make it good. So, Lauren's husband is allegedly at work. And he comes home. Can you imagine loosening your necktie, putting down your briefcase? Honey, I'm home. Why does the house smell like cool cigarettes? And what is that I hear in the back? He allegedly goes to the bedroom and finds Simon wrapped in a towel in the master bedroom. The wife is there at the house, and will you understand what was going down? Right there in the house, in the master bedroom, allegedly. Just terrible. This is a guy, now look at them, this is them all on a vacation. This is the husband. That's Lauren, the baby's mother. This was not just a friend of Simon's, this was a friend that they traveled and did luxurious things together. And the wife was along for the ride too. Allegedly, the wife and Simon had been carrying on for a moment before being discovered in that unseeming way. But imagine the conversation, though, between Lauren and her 7-year-old son, Max. See, Lauren had the most to lose in this because she's a married woman with a 7-year-old son living here in New York City, and women never, unfortunately, girls, we can never recover from something like this. You know, like everywhere you go, no matter where it is, people are gonna be looking at you like, But, you know, imagine the conversation with her 7-year-old son when her 7-year-old son gets old enough, you know. No, Ma, I'm not putting down the weed. After what you did to Dad and Simon, go be with my stepbrother or sister and tell them how they were conceived, Mom. No, I'm not taking my feet off the furniture, you know. I mean, it's just a horrible thing. Do you think that that is the marrying type of woman or man? No. Simon is not a keeper either. Simon is a good ex-boyfriend. He is not a good boyfriend. He has like that harem of beautiful women that he, you know, goes around with girlfriends and things like that. And there's nothing wrong with it because Simon has already laid out the kind of guy he is to us. He's already told us, you've read articles on him? You know, Simon has already told us that he's that kind of guy. And I appreciate the honesty, don't necessarily agree with it, but I appreciate the honesty. And for her, Lauren, there is no recovering. So enjoy the rest of your pregnancy and, but you're not getting that ring. So the new man that Jennifer Lopez has her eye on is an Oscar. Oh, Wendy, you're such a tease. Well, apparently she's enlisted the help of her ex-fiance, Ben Affleck, to help her get it. Now see, I'm calling Jennifer Garner right after this. In my head. Jennifer, your man is now in conversation with his ex-fiance, who is one of the most beautiful women in the world. Jennifer, you're cute, but La Lopez got... No, she's a cute girl, but La Lopez, you know what I'm saying. La Lopez has her own lane. And in my mind, Jennifer, this is in my mind, Jennifer is one of those types of women to do anything to get ahead. And I'm not comfortable with her calling her ex-fiance. Remember how hot he was when they were together, though? I mean, he's still hot. No, Ben Affleck is still good looking, but there's a certain type of sex appeal that washes over a man when they're dating Jennifer Lopez, you know? Right? Clap if you think it's okay for him to be in touch with her and for her to help him out getting an Oscar. No. Oh, there's, and it's a man. Go home, sir. Go home. Yeah, I don't like this. I almost don't even want to believe the story, except, like I said, I think that Jennifer Lopez would be this type of woman to do whatever she needs to do, be damned the feelings of the next woman to get ahead, you know? And never forget Dayanara Torres. Well, I'll remind you, that's my job. Look. Dayanara Torres was married to Mark Anthony, and they've got a couple of really cute kids. Dayanara and Mark are now divorced, but the water was really muddy as to when Jennifer and Mark began their relationship after Dayanara, during Dayanara, or before Dayanara. I don't know. I don't know. All I know is what Jennifer wants, Jennifer gets, and Jennifer Garner, you be on the lookout. Uh-huh. Yeah, not good. Okay. If you had a 19-year-old daughter and she was dating a 32-year-old man, would that be okay with you? No. Even if she's really, really smart and really, really... Even if he's a really nice young man and very successful, then you are my people. Then you are my people. No daughter of mine is bringing no 19-year-old daughter of mine is bringing a 32-year-old man in the house. I don't care if your name is Dakota Fanning. who, you know, in Hollywood, 19 is like 25. You know, I'll give you that. These kids are, these 19, you know, kids grow up fast in Hollywood in all ways. And I'm not just talking about, you know, drugs, alcohol, partying, and things like that. I'm talking about, you know, learning how to properly dine with heads of state, because depending on the type of entertainer they are, they've been to the White House, or they've been to some very important things, a Sotheby's auction. You know, they're sophisticated. But I don't care. So the boy is 32. He's a British model. His name is Jamie. Well, she reportedly brought him home to Mr. and Mrs. Fanning, and it didn't go well. There are people. The Fannings don't like it. And with the Fanning, this is the beginning, because you know that little Elle Fanning is younger than Dakota. She's coming up next. She's a teenager as well. But Mr. and Mrs. Fanning don't like it, and I remember when you were younger and you would catch the eye of an older man? I know I wasn't the only one. You remember when you were younger and you would catch the eye of an older man and you would just retain the information? Like for me, I would never talk to him, even though I could have, because I had the teen line from Bell Atlantic. Do you remember the teen line? I had my own telephone line with my own telephone number. Nobody can pick it up from the other room. My bedroom, I had my own bedroom. My parents' bedroom was all the way over there. I could have been up to things. It always scared me, though. I enjoyed the attention of an older man. Like if I was, you know, 19 years old and a 32-year-old looked at me, I would enjoy that, just to say, boy, life is only going to get better as I get older. All I have to do is let go of some of these girlish insecurities, and boy, life is going to be really good. But I never really entertained one, though. Yeah. Anyway, you guys, moving on. You know, there are a lot of juicy stories in the magazines, so it's time for Wendy's Got You Covered. Hit it! I have something so special for you that if you are at home, just come a little bit closer to the TV. If you're in the hair salon, turn off the dryer so you can hear. We finally have the first look of the stars of the 50 Shades of Grey movie. Hold on. In character. They're in character. What do you think? I think that Melanie Griffin's daughter makes a good Anastasia. Remember, they always described her as being mousy and frail. Look, she dyed her hair. No, because the young lady's hair is normally blonde and it's gorgeous. But you know, she dyed it mousy to be Anastasia. You know, and she looks frightened. You know, she was always frightened. Remember when she first met Christian Grey? She walked in his office and tripped over her own feet like a dumbbell. I don't know, you guys. And okay with him as Christian Grey, and he's got the scarf, like he's ready to tie her up, like he was doing all through the movie and everything. All right, well, the good news is that they got the movie casted, and many of us read the books. And the movie was actually supposed to come out in August of 2014. The problem is that the movie now is not going to be opening until February 13th of 2015. I don't know. You know, they said because of all the casting problems and everything, they had to delay it. But don't delay it much more than that, because people are going to quickly forget. I mean, I know, for one, I bought all 3 books to read them because I didn't want to be left out of a movement. Because, you know, all the women were talking at the hair salon, at the nail salon, at the traffic light. You know, you're on an airplane and you get up to go to the bathroom. You see at least 3 women and 2 men reading this book. So I'm like, let me just get this book. And I told you, I only got through the first book and a half. After that, I was just like, okay, enough with the tie-up and the sex. And I've said this before, and I'll say it again. How difficult is it to convince a very naive 19-year-old that you want to take her to the submission room of your house and you're a multi-billionaire? It's like, you know, try that on a woman with a real opinion, Christian Grey. And yeah, I'm gonna go see the movie no matter when it comes out, but I sure hope it lives up to the hype, or else. In the meantime, okay, and then over at Harper's Bazaar, Kate Hudson is on the cover. Wow. She looks good. Yeah, she looks really good. And she's opening up about the perks of dressing celebrity as a celebrity. And here's what she says. I kind of like what she says. I know, isn't that a good bathing suit? And she looks great in it. She's like a baked potato, all wrapped up and ready to be put in the oven. That's a good one. Anyway, she says, people think she's talking about celebrities, that we own all these dresses, but we borrow them. I can't afford to buy that stuff. There's certain things I splurge on, but it's very rare, especially when you have 2 kids and school tuition. Well, I generally understood what she was saying. Obviously, you know that Kate Hudson can afford to buy whatever she wants. She's not just an A-list actress herself, but she also comes from, acting pedigree. So she has money. But I think what she's saying is, when these celebrities go out to nighttime functions, the Oscars or whatever it is, it could be something as simple as, a luncheon. Dresses are like $2,000, $3,000, and $5,000. When you're talking the awards nights, the big awards nights, you're talking about dresses, with intricate beading, the couture stuff that's like $8,000, $15,000, $1,000. And why buy that? It's not that she can't afford it, but why buy it if she can only wear it once? I mean, where else are you gonna wear an Oscar de la Renta dress or something? Like, where else are you going to wear that? The mall? And so I get what she's saying. They borrow, the expensive stuff. And then she says she splurges, probably like a lot of us. I don't know about you. My splurges are usually like handbags and, things that I can wear when I'm 90 years old, No, really. You have to do your purchases dollar for dollar. Do the math in your head. Can I justify wearing this enough times to make sense of it? So I appreciate that about you, Kate. And we love you, Harper's Bazaar. And that's Wendy's Got You Covered. All right, so VH1's couples therapy is returning in January. And I'm shocked at some of the casting. And disappointed, John Gosling. Exactly. Now, there's John and his girlfriend, Liz. And I guess they're having problems, so they're going on couples therapy. John Gosling, I thought you just talked about how you moved to a cabin in the woods, and we talked to you kindly about how, he's humbled down from being a reality star, and he's waiting tables at a restaurant on like a roadside in Pennsylvania. But he's doing this because a man knows that you do whatever you have to do to pay your child support for your kids. I just thought that he was finished with TV. It's kind of sad to know that, he was just yanking our crane and trying to get back out on Hot Topics and back in our heads. And now he's going to couples therapy. And you know what? He probably is not even in strife with his girlfriend. Remember when Alex and her husband, Simon, from New York Housewives went on couples therapy? Alex and Simon didn't need any therapy. Those two love each other. They are thick as thieves. But these people, they miss the spotlight once they get on TV and they go on these shows. I am disappointed in you, John Gosling. And Taylor Armstrong, I'm disappointed in you. Haven't you learned your lesson about the tragic things that can happen when the cameras roll on your life when you were a housewife of Beverly Hills, Taylor? Taylor, you look good there, by the way. Yeah. Your boyfriend looks like Chaz Bono. Anyway, but look, I am disappointed in Taylor. So she's got this boyfriend. They're going on couples therapy. They look happy here. Why are you going on couples therapy? You missed the spotlight? All right. And then there's that teen mom, Farrah. She doesn't even have a boyfriend. And she's going on couples therapy just to get therapized up here in her head. But that's okay, I guess, because most of the housewives aren't housewives. They're single women who've never been married, but they are on the Housewives show. So Taylor's going on couples therapy. She's not going with a boyfriend. She wants to get therapy for whatever it is that makes her tick. The reason I'll be watching is because Ghostface Killer! Otherwise known as Tony Starks. He's from the island of Staten, Sue, and from the group, the Wu-Tang Clan. And so Ghostface is gonna be on couples therapy too. No word really, on whether he's bringing just one girlfriend or whether he's torn between two lovers, feeling like a fool. I don't know. But there's your couples therapy. Messy. Messy. You like Carrie Underwood? I like Carrie Underwood. And you'll probably like her even more after I let you know that she loves to do her own chores. You know, sometimes you have this misconception, like when Kate Hudson was talking about the clothing and that they borrow. You know, sometimes the misconception about celebrity life is that, you know, everyone's spoiled and people don't like to do regular things that everyone else does, like wash your own clothes. Carrie says that she does not like people, the idea of people touching her underwear. So when she travels, she always travels with a washer and dryer and does her own laundry. That's the part I laughed at too. Like, so where's the washer and dryer? I guess she means like maybe on her tour bus or something like that. I don't know. When this show first started, they were doing my underpinnings. And then I said, wait, what is going, you know, once the ether wore off, and I'm just like, wait, I looked at myself in the mirror one day. I was like, who are you? Would you get back to being you along with having a talk show? So I have a laundry basket in I take my laundry home every Friday. As a matter of fact, today is laundry day. I wash my pantyhose and my big bras and my boot and you know my underpinnings. And then the regular clothes get sent to dry cleaning. I'm not gonna lie to you about that, but I like that. And it keeps you grounded in an otherwise very, very heady business. So that's it for Hot Topics, everybody. Up next, from the new film, The Best Man Holiday, the hunky, fabulous, Morris Chestnut is here. Is a Hollywood heartthrob. He's on the cover of this month's Ebony magazine as well as a Muscle and Performance magazine. He's currently starring in one of the most anticipated sequels of the year, The Best Man Holiday. Take a look. Morris Chestnut.
Great audience, great crowd.
You know, welcome back to the couch.
Thanks for having me. I love being here.
And be very honest, does the screaming and hollering and sex symbol thing ever get tired?
You know, no, because not because of that reason. No, because when you start out in this industry, you know, no one knows you.
Yes.
And you just want somebody to recognize you for something. And so if that's the label people want to put on me, cool. And when people do that, I want you guys to know I appreciate it. So thank you.
Yeah.
You know, if that's their way of showing their appreciation, you know, I accept that.
Because a lot of actors want to be taken more seriously as actors, and they feel as though their looks get in the way, and then they do things like Brad Pitt growing a woolly beard, try to ugly down, when really, you can't hide hotness.
Well, the thing about it is I don't focus on it.
Yes.
You know, if that's the way people want to show me that they appreciate what I do, I accept that. But I don't focus on it. I don't wake up every day and try to say, oh, I got to stay looking good and all that stuff. I try to stay in shape. But I just don't focus on just trying to be a sex symbol.
Is it true that you lost 30 pounds to be in this movie?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm always embarrassed by the picture.
Is all that still under here, or have you gained back 3 or lost 10?
I've gained some weight back since that, because that, you know, it's tough. It's tough when you're on set, because you've been on set, just craft services, people are bringing food around, and so we did that shot like 2 months into the movie.
Yes.
And I had to stay strong for a long time.
In the movie, you know, it's been 14 years has passed, and they're all coming back together, and you play an ex-football player.
Right, well, I'm a current football
You're a current football
yes,
player.
Yes.
So you got to have some sort of body. Was it
Exactly.
Malcolm, the director, who said to you, Morris, you got to lose weight, and we're going to hire you a trainer and send you to boot camp? Or was it you, Morris, who said, you know what, in order for this to be football realness, I'm going to lose weight?
Well, this is what happened. So when he said we were coming back, we got the green light. I said, okay, I need a trainer because I want to be back in football shape. He was like, great, great. So I got a trainer. I was working out with a trainer.
Who pays?
The studio pays.
Good.
My man, Obi Obadike, he's a great trainer if you guys want to use him. But so he says, so I got a trainer working out for about a month. We start rehearsals. And Malcolm's not going to like me telling the story, but so we start rehearsals. He's like, now Morris, are you gonna get that V down here?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, Malcolm, I'm like 44 years old, man.
Yes.
I can't get that V.
Yes.
He's like, man. He said it'd be so great for this one shot that I want to do. I was like, so okay.
And that's the shot. Show that picture again.
With that.
Look at the V. Look at it. Good.
Actually, the shot, but see, when I.
Listen, embrace that. I'm sure that Mrs. Chestnut loves that.
She does.
How is she? How is your family?
Oh, everybody's great. Everyone's great.
Now, it's the holiday season. Do you do it big or do you do it little?
My wife does it big all the time. As a matter of fact, she's so into the holidays. Like, right the day, yeah.
They've been married for 17 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, every time I see a picture of us, I'll be like, why is she with me? It's incredible. But after Halloween, the day after Halloween is when she starts putting up the Christmas tree.
Oh
Yes,
my gosh.
and everything.
I wanted to do that too, because on account of just getting it out of the way. But somebody told me it's bad luck. You have to wait until Thanksgiving or before Christmas, like in that window.
Well, it's good luck for me because she's still with me, so.
Okay, so you got the Christmas tree, and you and the lovely missus are raising 2 teenagers. Now,
Yes.
how old are your teens?
14 and 16. My son is 16, my daughter's 14.
Okay, so what's all going on at the house?
Not much. You talking about like relationship-wise? I know you counsel a lot of women on relationships.
No, anything. Because if you're a busy man,
Right.
you know, and Mrs. Chestnut's at home handling the household.
Right.
Are the kids driving her crazy? Are they dating?
No, they better not be.
Okay.
See, my wife and my daughter, they have a great relationship,
Good.
and I don't always get all the information.
Okay.
And rightfully so, because I would have issues. Because my
Yes.
daughter's not going to date till she's about 35.
Yeah. And your son?
I'm serious, 35.
He can date now.
My son could have started at 3. I mean, look, that's just the way it is.
When we first met you through the big screen, it was Boys in the Hood.
Right.
20 years ago?
Yeah, something like that.
20 years ago?
Wow, yeah.
You and Ice Cube and Cuba Gooding Jr.
That's right.
Cuba, I love your outfit. Special. Look how high his pants are. How have the roles for black actors changed, if at all, in Hollywood since then?
Well, luckily, I think this year is going to be a banner year because I think we're going to have two black actors nominated for an Academy Award, what I believe, because 12 Years a Slave with Forrest Whitaker, and then you guys saw that, right? And I mean, I'm sorry, 12 Years a Slave with Truett Ejiofor and The Butler with Forrest Whitaker. I think they both will be nominated.
Yeah.
And I think things are getting better.
You were, I was reading something that you made mention of the difference between being brown skin back then versus being brown skin now.
Right.
Can you explain that?
When I first started out, which was a long time ago, the gang genre was in. And so I really was only being seen for gang members. But just I guess my whole demeanor, I would never get those types of roles. And then it was just so fortunate that John Singleton saw me and was like, well, I want you to be in this gang film, but I want you to be the good brother in a gang movie. So that's why I got my break.
Aw.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? Morris is going to be here for another break. We're going to go into the audience to play a fun game with our audience. It's called Guess the Chest. It's going to be good. Don't miss it. Okay, We're back. Morris Chestnut's still here, and since we see a lot of Morris's chest in the movie The Best Man Holiday, we thought we'd play a really fun game called Guess the Chest. Okay, who's our first player? How you doing?
How you doing, Wendy? How you doing, Morris?
How you doing?
Okay, what's your name? Where are you from?
Nia, I'm from New Jersey.
Okay, perfect. All right, Morris,
okay, here we go.
first.
All right.
Don't let her see.
Okay, you can't see. All right. Okay. So, let's see the first chest. And is it Ashton Kutcher?
Kutcher.
Kutcher. I'm sorry,
Really?
my bad. Is it Ashton Kutcher, Justin Bieber, or Leonardo DiCaprio?
Well, it
No,
can't.
don't help.
Oh, look, y'all cheating. Y'all can't cheat.
Who is it? Who's
Well,
chest?
it can't be Justin Bieber because his chest looks like my son's.
Oh.
So I'm going to go with Leo DiCaprio.
And you're right.
Terrific. Okay.
All right, here we go. We're going, okay, here it is. The next chest, is it Will Smith? Yo, no cheat, let it do it. All right, President Obama or Tiger Woods?
I'm going to go with...
Go ahead.
Who you going with?
I'm going to go with Tiger Woods.
And you're wrong. See, now y'all messed him up.
That's
Y'all
Mr.
messed him
President.
up. It's the President Obama. See, and she knew it. And she knew it, too.
Everybody settle down. My floor
All right,
manager's saying speed it up.
Okay,
Go.
all right, here we go. One more. Okay, here we go. Is this Jack Nicholson, John Travolta, or Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Oh, okay. It's Jack Nicholson.
It is Jack Nicholson. All right.
There you go. Very nice. All right, have a seat. Next player. How you doing?
Hi, Wendy. How you doing, Morris?
Where are you from?
My name's Samantha. I'm from New Jersey as well.
Okay, perfect. Okay, Samantha, let's see the first chest. Is it A, Simon Cowell, David Hasselhoff, or Hugh Jackman?
It could be any one of them because it's very, very hairy, but I'm going to go with Simon Cowell.
Yes. Okay, let's see the next chest.
Ooh, okay.
Is it Rick Ross, Ruben Studdard, or CeeLo Green?
I'm pretty sure that the only one with all those tattoos would be CeeLo Green, so I'm going to say CeeLo Green. No! Rick Ross, oh!
You don't like rap music, huh? You like rap?
I do like rap music.
Okay, and here's your last one. Let's see the chest. Is it Tay Diggs, Terrence Howard, or Morris Chestnut?
Tay Diggs.
Gonna have to maybe see another example of this.
Oh, you want to see it?
Oh, good.
I'm gonna go with Morris Chestnut.
All right, we got a gift for both of our players. Morris, thank you for being here. Listen, there's $50 to go to AMC Theaters to see
Thank you very much.
Best Man Holiday. And you can see Best Man Holiday too, because it's in theaters today. This is Morris Chestnut. Clap it up for Morris. And we'll be right back. It's time for Ask Wendy. How you doing?
How you doing?
Good.
I'm Cindy, and I'm single, and I have been for a little while now, and so I'm looking to actually settle down. Now, my thing is, I'm 5'10", and tend to date men who are, like, on the tall side. So my sister is telling me I should go dip in my, like, the 5'8", 5'9" pool. And I want to know what you think, as a fellow tall woman. Should I go where I'm a little bit awkward with, like, someone who's shorter than me?
Yes. Yes. Cindy, I just reckoned with that myself around maybe 9 years ago when I turned 40. If I was single, and you know I'm married, but if I was single now in 2013, I would definitely date shorter guys.
How short would you go?
You know what? Well, not Bieber short. I mean, I don't want to kiss him goodnight like this. You know, they say it's all the same when you're laying down.
That's what my sister said.
But I will say this. If you're gonna date short guys, then you have to make sure that they have like the mental mindset of a gigantic man. Because there's some short guys who just have that thing about them. It's like, ooh, you're hot.
Yeah.
You are so confident. But I would say yes, date short, date tall, date everybody.
All right, I'll give it a try.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yes, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. I can't believe I said that to her because I so was the tall girl who would never date a short.
I knew you don't-
Yeah, I totally get it, Cindy.
Hi, Wendy.
How you
I'm
doing?
Natalie. How you doing?
Hi, Natalie.
Hi. I have a boyfriend of 3 years. We don't live together right now, but every time he comes to my apartment, he's such a mess. He leaves the cabinets open. He drinks in the milk carton, leaves his clothes on the floor. Meanwhile, his apartment's spotless. So he wants to live together. What do you think?
So you've been with him for 3 years?
Yes.
How old are you?
26.
Okay. Why do you think his apartment is spotless?
Because he cleans it.
Okay. See, he cleans his own apartment
Right.
because there's nobody there to do it for him.
Right.
And perhaps he's messy at your apartment because you're there to pick up after him.
Right.
I would not suggest moving in with him, not just because of the dirty, sloppy thing,
Right.
but also, you know, you've been with him for 3 years. It seems to me like you guys are almost on the bubble where in the next 3 years or 2 years, he's gonna give you a ring.
Right.
Renew your lease in your apartment, have him renew his lease in his apartment, and
Right.
let's not live together for at least another year.
Okay.
And have the conversation with him directly and frankly,
Right.
but with a smile, that he is a slob. No, no, seriously. You notice how he disrespects your house, but he
Right.
doesn't do that to his house.
Exactly.
And you can't possibly think about, you know, moving forward long term and living together and eventually maybe one day getting married.
Right.
If this is how he's going to be, unless he's
Yes.
going to provide in his budget for a housekeeper.
Thank you.
I'm
Yes.
serious.
All right.
Good luck, Natalie. More Ask Wendy next. Welcome back. We've got more Ask Wendy for you. Oh, wait. How you doing?
Hi, Wendy. How you doing? My name is Tennille, and I just have a question for you.
Roller set, your hair is beautiful.
Yes, I do it myself.
Gorgeous.
All natural.
I can say.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Good hair.
Okay, so brace yourself. Here's my question.
Okay, Tennille.
A few months ago, I found out that a very good, close friend, girlfriend of mine,
Okay.
was having sexual relations with my first love. I was devastated. I haven't talked to her since. I want to make amends, but I really don't know if I could trust her. I mean, I don't know if I should allow her back into my life or not. What do you think?
Okay, your first love from college, high school, from college.
High school.
High school, college.
Yeah.
And she was your good friend back then also?
About almost 30 years.
Oh, for almost 30 years. So
Yeah.
she knew the heartbreak and devastation of when you guys broke up.
Yes.
And she already knows that he holds a special place in your heart.
Absolutely.
Well, then she's a low-down, dirty dog. and wait, hold on, wait, one more thing. How long ago do you think that the sexual relations went down?
Oh, it's been off and on for the past 8 years or so.
She's not your friend. And
Yeah.
furthermore, you don't even need to call her up because somebody is going to tell her that Tennille was on Ask Wendy. and we think she was talking about you, girl. Yeah, no, that's not good. She's not your friend.
Okay. Thanks, Wendy.
Sorry, Tennille.
Hi, Wendy. I'm Lisa. How are you?
Hi, Lisa. How you
How
doing?
you doing? The other day, my son, he's 14, asked my husband if he could sleep over his friend, and my husband said, Mommy said no. So I get to be made the bad guy all the time. So how do I get my husband to stop making me into the bad guy?
God, we're going through this too, but we're good at it. You know,
Yeah.
What the kids try to do is divide and conquer.
Yes.
What your husband should have said is, we said no.
Oh,
in,
never.
in other words, it's because it's us against them,
Yeah,
parents. It's
yeah.
us against them.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no, you have to talk to your husband and just let him know, you know, don't let the kid divide us.
Oh, he always says, go ask Mommy. Oh, Mommy said, everything's me.
No.
So I'm the bad guy.
No, you have to have a conversation with your husband.
Okay.
Yeah, because your kid's going to start using that against both of you.
Okay.
All right.
Great.
Very
Thank you.
well.
Thanks.
Oh, we have, hi.
Hello.
I love your cape.
Thank you. Hi, Wendy.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
My name is Danielle, and I'm 29 years old. I have no children. All my friends have kids. They're in relationships, yet I'm always being judged because I'm not where they're at in life. So I'm always, we're not on the same page. How can I get my friends just to kind of back off and allow me to live my life according to me?
Why don't you just tell them?
I have, and it's like when I tell them to do certain things, can we go places? It's always an excuse, and they always say
Oh,
things
yeah,
like
no. Life is different though once you have kids. And they're married and stuff.
few
Or a few
or
more.
relationships, or
Yeah.
just have situations going on.
Yeah.
And but then they always come at me because I don't invite them anywhere. So I don't know. It's just very difficult.
It is.
We're not on the same.
It's a real transition when a woman begins to have children or when a woman gets married and then begins to have children. And unfortunately, it's usually the crossroads in our relationships with our single and childless friends. Doesn't mean that the relationships end, but they definitely change a lot.
But then it's like
Do you have a career?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, do they have careers?
Yeah, slightly, I would say.
Well, you don't have a slight career. You have a career, judged by how you're dressed. Look, enjoy your life.
Yes.
And don't be hurt by that, but
Right.
it happens to all of us women, I think, doesn't it? It does. It's natural.
Okay.
Good luck. Don't
Thank
let them
you so
pressure
much.
you.
Thank
All right.
you.
Everybody, up next, it's Flashback Friday. Keep it here. So it's Flashback Friday time, and we're flashing back to season 3 of The Wendy Show when Gabourey Sidibe stopped by our show for the very first time and the very first installment of Hairpiece Theater. Gabby and I reenacted a classic moment between Kim and Nene from Real Housewives of Atlanta. Let's watch.
You don't know my finances. I mean, I don't appreciate it.
You ain't got no job. You know what I said is true, and the truth hurts. Take it and run with it.
The truth doesn't hurt, Nene. I have a nursing degree.
The truth, I have no interest in talking to you. Close your legs to married men. Close your legs to married men.
You want to get to the nitty-gritty, Nene? Huh?
Bring it, boo. Bring it, girl. You ready? Come on, let's do it.
Oh, really? Oh, really?
Hooker, tramp, trailer trash, hooker.
No,
hooker,
no,
tramp,
no,
trailer trash.
no! I thought I had cancer. I thought I had cancer.
Don't go away. We'll be right back. Monday, don't miss it. 1 full hour of juicy, juicy hot topics. Have a wonderful weekend. I love you for watching today. And I'll see you next time on Wendy. Bye.